don't have to let the money come between us. No, they not even capable to feel us. Yeah.
What is up, you guys? I am Shade and we're back. So, if you guys want to learn how to take out some of them overpowered vehicles, I will do my best right now to teach you all the tips that I have learned personally that have helped me the most. So for me, the OP vehicle on the top of my list is no doubt the Oppressor. They are very fast, they are small targets, they can get places where jets can't, minus all the way up in the sky. But I mean, like, what player is hiding all the way up? Also, Rockstar took away the ability to aim at the player driving the Oppressor, which pretty much makes it the go-to vehicle for griefing. So what are my two methods for encountering these vehicles? Leaving the session in passive mode. No, I'm kidding, guys, please don't leave. After many encounters with the Oppressor, I have found out that my go-to weapon is the Up and Atomizer. So why the little ray gun over a dangerous, deadly explosive? Well, I'll tell you why. It only takes one hit from the Up and Atomizer and the Oppressor griefer will go flying. They'll either hit the ground, die, or they'll hit the ground and not die, but then you can shoot them because they're no longer basically God mode on the Oppressor. The other method is of course the RPG, but I do not find it as nearly as effective as the Up and Atomizer. The reason for that being RPGs cost quite a bit of money every time you have to refill them, and the Up and Atomizer does not cost anything to refill because it is unlimited. RPGs also blow up the vehicle, giving you a bad sport warning, and they also take out 10 grand every time the vehicle is destroyed. As with everything else in this game, this takes a lot of practice and timing. This is also an area of combat where it is great to know how to spam, because if you can spam RPGs, there's no doubt you can spam Up and Atomizer rays at the Oppressor. To avoid them getting kills on you, I definitely recommend the fast EWO method. If you guys don't know how to do that yet, I have a video back on my channel to help you out, or you could use sticky bombs to blow yourself up before they can get to you. The only thing about sticky bombs is that sometimes they can disappear and they won't help you out at all, so I suggest putting at least 2 on the ground. Overall, guys, that is my go-to gun for Oppressors, and it also kind of psychs out the griefer to see those rays flying at them because they don't want to get hit. The trickiest part about this is definitely the small time frame you have when they're hovering, trying to find the right angle to shoot you at, for you to start spamming and hit them before they can get you. Speed and precision, no doubt, 2 huge factors that play into this too, because Oppressors are so small of a target. And also, if you see them ready to shoot you or starting to shoot you, you have to be really quick to EWO. Oh my gosh, my face hurts. Like, I literally am so bad at recording. I've had to redo my audio like so many times. So let's talk about jets. So obviously the Up and Atomizer will not do the damage it does to the jet like it does to the Oppressor. Now let's just slide on down to the RPGs. We all know that RPGs are pretty much the go-to when you're combating a jet from the ground. In fact, the 2 most common strafe styles I have seen are the ones that come in on a very shallow slope to strafe you, or the ones that pretty much come in vertically over your head. Let's just jump right into this. I'm gonna start with the shallow slope because in my opinion that's easier to learn, and then I'll move on to the difficult vertical slope. Now, before we officially get into the jet part of this video, I want to say a huge thank you to Shadykenzie and Zyla, aka Burger Girl, who is now officially Burger Girl on Xbox, for helping me make this video. Now, when I talk about a shallow slope, I'm talking about a jet coming in at a very obvious, almost gliding in to strafe you angle. What you want to do here is intersect the jet's path. When the jet's coming down at you, you want to aim a little bit above it, but never directly at it, or else your rocket's most likely going to go under it or past it. And 9 times out of 10, when a pilot sees rockets flying at them, they will try to swoop their jet up to get away from it, but when they pull their jet up, a rocket will usually make impact. Now to the vertical slope. This one is very difficult in my opinion because you're technically not looking at the jet, you're looking at your map. You're going to turn your back on the jet, align your blip with the jet's path, and then shoot an upward rocket. So when the jet comes down and then goes back up to avoid crashing, your rocket will make contact. These honestly take a lot of practice, and it took me a handful of tries to even get my first kill. It's honestly one of those things that would be great to just get in an invite-only session, get a few friends, and just practice until you feel more and more confident with it. And between Oppressor and Jet griefers, no pilot is really the same. They all have their different ways of combat and maneuvering and all that kind of stuff. Alright, so let's move on to being spawn trapped, aka Keck. This is the most advanced EWO method, I believe, and Burger Girl was awesome and she showed me how to do this, so I'm gonna show you guys. This can be used for base, it can be used for beach, it can be used for getting griefed by a jet or an oppressor, pretty much any type of dirty combat that involves kecking. What happens here is you either blow yourself up or you get killed in game. And when you respawn, you will have the interaction menu up and you will have a rocket in hand, making it very easy to just EWO on spot before your opponent can kill you. What you have to do here is once you die, you have to hold LB, the select button, and you have to hold your right trigger or whatever trigger it is to look behind you to EWO. You have to hold that to the left. The thing about this is that you will not be able to respawn faster while doing this glitch. You will have to hold down all these buttons the entire time you are respawning, all the way up until you actually see your character respawn. From there, you can either shoot the ground to blow yourself up, or you can use the fast EWO method with the gun in hand to look behind you and then EWO very fast before anyone else can kill you. This method's also awesome because even when you're getting kecked and your character is flying in mid-air, you can actually EWO before you hit the ground. You know, and every single person has their own ways of doing these things. They have their own techniques, they have their own ways to approach it, so definitely do not get discouraged if you can't get it in the first day, in the first few days, in the first week, because the more and more you practice it, the better and better you'll get. Guys, I hope I was of some help to you all in this video today. I know we covered some pretty advanced stuff in some short amount of time, but if you have any questions, please comment below and I will get to you super fast. If any of you have messaged me on Xbox recently and I have not replied, I am super sorry for that. My messages have been getting buried lately. My best way of contact is probably through Instagram if you have any questions or anything, and that is all lowercase. I am Shade. You guys, I just have to tell you again, you guys are all super awesome and thank you so much for being here. I will see you in the next video.